Durango for sale. Durango for sale. Take my money, please. Both kitties together.
You gotta be a responsible adult. 340 gonna show me tail light. Hold the gas, hold the gas, hold the gas. Slow, ain't nobody slow out here but you, bro. Why does everybody think they car different? I'm a man, so I gotta shift gears, you heard? I don't got you.
Y'all coming in the car with me. Don't do it for the gram.
So yo, let's go.
It was just a matter of time before we would catch the lawyers and the bean counters at a weak moment, and they'd let us put the Hellcat in the Durango. And you may think that you know everything about this powertrain, but rest assured, our vision was clear. Our goal was to deliver a Dodge, a big, bold, and aggressive 3-row supercharged Hemi muscle car. So we made sure it feels and sounds different than anything that came before it. It spins higher for more horsepower. It has a new X-pipe with 4-inch outlets that makes it sound like a muscle car. We've tuned the transmission to shift harder and rev match like a muscle car. And the suspension has been completely retuned to take advantage of Durango's perfect 50-50 weight distribution. And with a tow rating of 8,700 pounds, 710 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 3.5 seconds, and a quarter-mile time of 11.5 seconds, the 21 Durango is not just the most powerful SUV in the world, it can tow more and carry more and run a faster quarter-mile time than any other SUV in the world.
Yo, what up, everybody? It's that guy Mod back with another one, and I had to talk really quickly about the new Dodge Durango Hellcat. That is going to be the sickest thing to see this car with a Hellcat motor sitting in my driveway. I love everything about the Dodge Durango. I know I don't make a lot of videos on the Mod of Fame channel about it, but when I do make videos, the only reason why I don't make a lot of videos is because it doesn't get a lot of views. So, you know, it gets decent views, but not a lot. And this car generates a lot of views. So I gotta always continue to show like videos of that. Just like the Porsche back there doesn't generate a lot of views, so I don't make a lot of videos on the Porsche either. That being said though, for me personally, there is no better dad's UV, is what I like to call this thing. There's no better dad's UV out there than the Durango. From the look of it, from the sound, from the driver feel, Durangos, believe it or not, have damn near perfect 50-50 weight distribution. So although it's very heavy, they handle very well for what it is. And although it's on the architecture of the previous G class from when Daimler and Chrysler were in a unit together, they built on top of it perfectly. So it has that German engineering underneath. Like the bones of this car is German engineering, and the handling, you can tell, is built in to this vehicle. So I'm super excited about the Durango Hellcat, so much so that if you own a Dodge dealership or run a Dodge dealership and you can get me one of these cars at MSRP, the Durango Hellcat that's coming, I'm ready to place my order. So I'm ready to place my order right now, like no bullshit, but I'm not gonna give a deposit until I know that the order banks are open. I don't want to be one of those people that's just randomly sitting out with a deposit for no reason and the order banks aren't even open yet. Another thing I'm not doing, I'm not paying over sticker. I know it's a 1-year run. I don't care. I'm not paying over sticker. I'll pay sticker. And honestly, Dodge should be giving me the shit because of the amount of content that I'm gonna make. Can you imagine the videos I'm gonna make? I'm just gonna pull up to red lights to people and just be like, you wanna go? You want to go? I'm gonna pull up to Corvettes and Porsches and Ferraris and all sorts of cars, and they're gonna laugh because they're not gonna have any idea what's lurking up under the hood. Not to mention, everybody knows how fast the Trackhawk is. That Trackhawk is ridiculously fast, right? Especially from a dig. Well, the Durango is going to weigh about 200 to 300 pounds more, but the Durango actually has better weight distribution and weight transfer. So Trackhawks have a difficult time sometimes when they reach a certain power level. If you notice, when they take off, the back goes bang, bang, like it bounces, right? Whereas Durangos, they have a lot more suspension travel because I believe they're a little higher as well. So they don't have that much of an issue launching. So these things are going to launch like bats out of hell. Not to mention, they're very easy to take the interior out of. So as long as it's like tinted windows like what I have, there's no way you're going to know whether there's an interior in there or not. So literally, I can go to race events with my family car. I could leave it full weight with the baby seat in it and everything, or I could strip it down. No one would know. It'll probably be about 250 pounds lighter. So that same weight of a Trackhawk and perfect weight distribution with good weight transfer is going to be a monster. So again, I say, you work for a Dodge dealer, but you got to run. Honestly, yo, bro, if you in sales, you really probably don't have the ability to lock me in a deal that I want. You know what I'm saying? It has to be like, you got to be a manager. You got to run the dealer in order to get me what I want. Like, I know that off rip. So I say all of that to say, yo, please, somebody please take my money and Durango for sale. Durango for sale. Actually, I think I'm gonna just trade it in, because the reason why I'm gonna trade it in is because when you trade in a vehicle, you get a tax credit, right? So not only do you not have to deal with the personal seller issue, yes, you're gonna get less money, but with the tax credit that you receive, sometimes it kind of comes out in a wash. So we'll see what type of trade-in dollars they're talking about when it's time. But apparently, the orders, they're going to open the order banks for these cars. I believe I heard something about October. They're going to open the order banks. And then from also what I hear, the cars are going to start to people are going to start taking delivery of these cars in early 2021. So that's anywhere between probably February and March that we'll start seeing these hit the streets. And I want Mod to Fame to be one of the first. So again, I say, help me, please, help me, please, help me get this new Dodge Durango. I need to add that to the fleet, bro. I gotta get one of those. Mod to Fame needs it. I need it. My little baby, he needs it. You know, why wouldn't babies need, 710 horsepower in their vehicle that they got to travel in, right? What if you got to get out of the way really fast, right? The baby needs it, My lady, she needs it too. Sometimes you really got to get out of that parking spot, or sometimes you got to merge onto that highway, quickly. Those cars are really coming, So, you just might need it. Not to mention the towing capability. A lot of people don't know about this, but this Durango RT that I have right here, this vehicle has towed the Hellcat. I towed this from New York to Chicago. Me and my boy Eugene, we towed the Hellcat all the way from New York to Chicago, and that was when we went to Stunner Reese, his event, his YouTuber call out in Chicago. So we towed the car all that way, huge distance, but no issues. I mean, we burned a hell of a lot of gas. It was me, Demon Durango, and Eugene. Demon Durango was driving his car, and that had to be the slowest trip for him because he wasn't towing anything. He could have drove like regular, but honestly though, we was doing like 70, 80 mile an hour. And outside of the gas, I need y'all to understand, the trailer is probably about 2,000 pounds on its own, right? And then the Hellcat is another 4,400 pounds. So that's 6,400 pounds we were towing with an 8-cylinder gas. not a diesel, not a turbo diesel, gasoline, and it took it like a champ, bro. It took it like an absolute champ. I mean, so many reasons why I love the Durango as much as I do, and there's not really another SUV out there for me that I love as much as this. The space with the 3 rows, the performance, the driver feel, the handling, the sound. Bro, I could just go on and on forever about why I am the perfect person to get the Durango Hellcat. Bro, I would make historic level videos. Historic level videos is what I would make with this shit. Historic. I already make good videos with these, but I would make, like, the videos that I would make, Dodge wouldn't be able to pay somebody enough to make these type of videos. And does it effing suck that Dodge is not gonna pay me, but yeah, I'm gonna have to pay money to buy the car? Absolutely, but selfishly, I want it for myself. So good job, Dodge. Good job. Good job. Good job.